couple of you just magically came up with the answer right away. Didn't show me all your tries. You want to make sure that you show me all of your tries. Some of you used numbers that were not in the cloud. You can't do that. So make sure that you use numbers that are in the cloud. But overall, most of you showed your work neatly. So again, we'll use that same process, showing your work. Again, if you don't feel like you can show your work neatly on this, you're welcome to use lined paper to show your work. Okay? We're using these numbers once and only once. Yes. You got your binders. There's a spot in your binders for your. You can hole punch it. Okay. This one we're wanting the product to be between 650 and 700. Between 650 and 700. So we need our first try. First try. Throw out some numbers for me, please. Throw out some numbers for me. Our first try. First try. Numbers, please. Eli.
341 times 2.
341 times 2. 2 times 1, everybody. 2 times 4. 2 times 3. 682. Is that between 650 and 700?
Yes.
Yes. Now, Eli, tell us why you picked those numbers.
I basically, I don't know, I just look at the song, and I look at the number, and didn't show it.
Adam.
I also use that, but the way I knew it was that because I looked at the cloud and I knew that 3 and 4, if I multiplied that, it would be too high. So I thought 2 would be the easiest. And
Okay.
might be in the middle.
So if we look at 3 times 2, we know that gives us 6, right? And we want to be in the 600s, right? Okay? So that might be a place for us to start, right? Okay? So 341 times 2 gives us this 682. 682. All right? All right, so now we need to go down here, and we're trying to get between 1,200 and 1,240. Lane, give us our first shot.
321 times 4.
And 1 times 4 is? 2 times 4 is?
8.
And 4 times 3 is? 12, and that is?
1,782.
And it is too high, too big. Now, tell us why you chose that, Lane.
If I do the 432 times 1, that's not going to get me anywhere. So I realized the second highest number I can get is the 4. So I put that, no, the first highest number I can get was the 4. So I'm like, I'm going to put that times it by my second highest number. So I can get the highest.
All right. So if we look at that 3 times 4, we know it's going to give us this 12 here, which is what we're going for here. All right. But that's a little bit too high. So we probably don't want to make huge changes, maybe just a little bit of adjustment. Piper, what do you think we ought to do?
312 times 4.
312 times 4, she made a little bit of an adjustment. 4 times 2 is?
8.
4 times 1 is?
4.
4 times 3 is?
4.
Does that get us in there?
Yeah. No.
Oh, still too big. Still too big. All right. Still too big.
412 times 3.
412 times 3 is what she wants. Okay, 412 times 3. I'm going to erase this one up here so that I can keep writing. You guys shouldn't be erasing. No, I did the wrong thing over here. Let's see. Let me erase. Why is it not letting me erase? That's Let me go over here. You guys should not be doing this on your paper. You should keep going down. Does that make sense? Okay. 3 times 2 is?
6.
3 times 1 is?
3.
3 times 4 is?
12.
Okay, will that work?
Yeah.
All right, so there it is. But again, you guys should actually have it on down your page there. Does that make sense? Yes, no? Okay. So 412 multiplied by 3. There we go. Okay, so we're clear on how to do that one. Yes. What? You don't have one? You're broke? What happened? Oh, you ran out of lead? Oh, there's the one.
I have one. What size is it?
All right, so when you turn it over to the other side, those two are due on Friday. Okay? All right, so let's put that away off to the side, and let's go to our math writing next. And on the math writing, we should be on the side, that is page 23. Page 23. And we keep in mind that we are wanting to use 3 words from our word list eventually, and we circle them in the story problem. 3 words from our word list, and we circle them in the story problem. Okay? So, here we go. This time we're writing a division problem where the answer is less than 16. The answer is less than 16. Question? The ties. He wants to do the ties. We want a division problem where the answer is less than 16. What kind of division problem do you see there? 2 divided by 3. You want to rethink that one?
3 divided by 2.
3 divided by 2. Not exactly. Not exactly. We can do one with the ties. Can somebody think what we can do for the ties and have a division problem where the answer is less than 16? Audra?
6 divided by 3.
6 divided by what?
3.
6 divided by 3. And I'm going to say equals t because we don't want to put our answer in there, right? But it would give us an answer of 2, and it's 2 less than 16. Yes, so would it qualify for what we need to do here? Yes, let's circle our ties because that's what we're using in our picture, and I need to know what we're using in our picture. Okay. What is the 6? What is the 6?
The total ties.
Total ties on the rack, right? What is the 3? 3 what? 3 rows. And what is the t? What is the t?
The sum.
It is not the sum.
The total of how many ties there are in each row.
Ties in each row. Okay. All right, good. Okay. Did you get one of these papers in your mailbox? Was it in your box back there? No, it's me. But
Let's have a nice one.
all right. So with that in mind now, we should be able to write our story problem. Okay. We know we have total ties on the raft. We know we have number of rows, and we know we have number of ties in a row that we're looking for. Remember, our unknown becomes our what? Becomes our what?
A product.
Yeah, but what part of the story problem does it become? No. What part of the story problem does it become?
How many ties do
Yeah, so that's what part of the story problem? We translate it into a what? The what? When we start writing our story, what part does it become in our story? No. The end. And the end is what? What do we end our story with?
the answer? The question.
The question. The question. With becomes the question, doesn't it? Doesn't this become the question?
Yeah.
Have we not talked about this before? Okay, we haven't done one?
That's the basic disappointment.
Doesn't this become the question? Have we talked about this before? Yeah. Okay? You write that as a question, right? Did you find your paper? Okay, thank you. All right. So, that becomes the question, right? Yes, no?
Yeah.
And these two parts become part of the story, right? But we jazz it up a little bit, right? Okay? We don't write a book, but we jazz it up a little bit. Okay? That make sense? All right. So, we now need to go to the bottom. We're going to write our equation. We're going to do our three processes down to the bottom. Then we're going to come back and write the story, right? Okay. I'm going to move my page up.
Whoa, speed up.
Our equation, we already said, was what? Go up 2 lines. 6 divided by 3 equals t, right?
So we have to solve that.
What did we say t represented? What did we say t represented? Look at the top of your page. What did we say t represented? Did we say t represented the total number of ties? Now, what's the value of t? What is t equal to? 2 what? 2 ties. There are 2 ties in each row, right? When I look at the picture, do I see 2 ties in each row?
No.
Look at your picture. Do you see 2 ties in each row?
Yeah.
Do you see 2 ties in each row?
Yes.
Okay. So is the answer correct? Okay. All right. Now we need to write the story. We need to talk about the 6 and we need to talk about the 3 correctly. But we're not just going to say take 6 divided by 3. Are we? Our reader needs to figure out what to do. We're also not going to tell that reader to divide. The reader has to figure out to do the division, right? Okay? So, who's going to get us started? What is going on in the picture? What is going on in the picture? What is going on in the picture?
He's getting out the ties.
Yeah, they're displaying the ties, right? Okay? Oh, listen to that big word I used. Displaying. Displaying. Okay? Yes, get us started. Evan.
So he's taking one tie out of 2.
Okay, let's talk about the 6 ties, please. Let's talk about the 6, all right? Who's he? Give him a name.
Bob.
Bob. What was Bob doing? What was Bob doing? Bob was setting out the ties. Somehow we need to talk about the 6 and we need to talk about the 3. Do I care that Bob is still putting more ties on the rack? No. That has nothing to do with the 6 and has nothing to do with the 3, does it? Can somebody tell me about the 6 now? Mallory.
You have already said 6.
He has set out 6 ties. Can we say any more and not have to do short, choppy sentences?
He set out 6 ties with 3.
Not with, but
3 columns.
was it 3 columns?
3 columns.
In 3 rows, right? Isn't the 3 the rows? What?
We're going to capitalize the I and N. I don't think you don't know the period.
Where?
Never mind, I capitalized the period.
Okay.
I don't know.
Bob was setting out the ties. He has set out 6 ties in 3 rows. Now, have we talked about the 6 and the 3?
Yes.
Do we have enough information to ask the question yet? Okay. The one thing we don't have is something about they're equally distributed. Does that make sense? Okay. So we need to mention that in the question. Well, I think we're ready to ask the question, aren't we? But we need to say if there are an equal number ties in each row, comma, equal number of ties in each row. How many ties? Are in a row. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Otherwise, there could be like 3 in one row, none in a row, and 1 in another row. That thing, 2, 3, whatever. 3, 1, 1, 3, 1, 2, whatever. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, what haven't we done yet? What haven't we done? What haven't we done? Peyton. This Peyton, sorry. Yeah. We're not circling them over here. We're circling them in the story problem where you've used them. So we need to find 3. Point out one of them that we've used. Ties. I only need to have it circled once. Another one. Finley. In each. Another one. Maya.
Equal.
Pardon?
Equal.
Equal. Is that from our list? Yes. Yes. Okay. All right. Questions? Anybody? Anybody? Yes.
Do you think of the words that we use?
You don't have to do anything over there in that word list as long as you have circled them in the story problem. Does that make sense? Okay. Anybody else? Any questions from home? Marcus, I can't see you. You're to stay visible to me the whole time. Any questions from home? Zane, where are you? Aiden. All right, any questions? Okay, turn it over. All right, on the other side. So, how many words do we choose? 3 words. Make sure you circle them in the story problem. It can be a multiplication or division problem about the sale. Make sure you circle what you're using in your story problem up here from the picture. Does that make sense? Okay? Because I got to know what you're talking about. I can't assume. Yes? Oh, you can just do it. I don't need to know here. Just make sure you circle it. Okay? You have the half sheet rubric. Make sure it's attached to the side that you are using. All right? Yes?
How do you have it upside down?
You're going to get 3-hole punch on the wrong side. Just turn it over the other way. You just have to 3-hole punch it when you turn it when you put your button. Okay? Anything else? Anything from home? All right, our next then is to take the assessments. So pull off your desk. You may have the multiples sheet out that we've been using for that box division and a pencil. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Not right now. That would be something you would do later. We're getting ready for the assessment. You're allowed to have that paper out, yes, because I've been having you use that for the problems, so I'm allowing you to have that out for the assessment today. Eventually, you're not going to have that paper out because you should know your multiples well enough. But you may have that out today. So we're off your desk. Those of you at home, I will be assigning your assessments here in just a little bit. Make sure you stay on and visible. Can you make a copy at home? Hey, there's be no talking, the assessments are out. The big piece you put away.
Alan,
Yes.
where is the test?
I'm working on getting it for you right now. It takes a while to get everything ready for virtual students, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Thank you for being patient. That's a division sign. 5 and 6, those are division signs. Okay, everyone should have it now. Please check in Google Classroom. You have to stay on here. Let me know when you have submitted it. You may not leave the classroom. You're working on the assessment, not anything else. Emily, are you working on the assessment? Emily, are you working on the assessment?
I'm trying to find where it is at.
Zane, are you working on the assessment? Zane, are you working on the assessment?
What's the assessment?
It says assessment number 3. Are you working on it? I sent it to you in Google Classroom. You're to open it up. Marcus, are you working on the assessment?
Yes, I am.
What?
I am. I am.
Marcus, are you working on the assessment?
Yes.
Thank you. Zane, are you? Caleb, are you working on the assessment? Caleb, are you working on the assessment?
I can't find it.
Go into classwork. It's assessment number 3.
It doesn't show on my screen.
Who said it didn't show on their screen? I have to double check it, Zane. Alexis, did you find it?
Yeah, I found it.
Lily, did you find it? Dante,
Yes.
did you find it? Dante, did you find it? Thank you. Zane, you're the only one who didn't find it?
I still don't see it. What?
Zane, see if it shows up now. Look in classwork. Should say assessment 3. Caleb, do you see it? Jonathan, I'll be there in a minute. Go on to another question. I'll be there in a minute. Audra, same thing. Go into classwork and see if it's there, guys. It's showing up on my computer that it should be there. Aiden Clark, do you have your assessment 3 up? Aiden Clark, I'm talking to you.
It's there now.
Thank you, Caleb. Zane, do you see it?
No, not yet.
Go into Google Classroom under classwork and see if you see assessment number 3, Zane.
Is it the yard sale?
What?
Is it the one with the yard sale?
No, it says assessment number 3 on it. It's a test. Assessment, ASSESSMENT, number 3. It should be at the top of the list in classwork.
Miss Allen, what is the rectangle method? What rectangle method?
Zane, did you find it?
No.
Are you in classwork, Zane?
Yes.
Allen, what is the rectangle method?
Zane, it's sitting there waiting for you at the top in classwork.
Miss Allen, what is the rectangle method?
What?
What is a rectangle method?
The one we've been working on all week? And last week?
Okay.
It's not letting you get in.
Yes, sir.
Marcus, where did you go? Zane, where are you? Did you find it, Zane?
No, not yet.
Get in the math Google Classroom instead of your language Google Classroom. Did you find it?
No.
Are you in your math Google Classroom?
Yeah, I'm on math period 1, Mrs. Allen's class.
Okay, go to classwork.
I'm in classwork. And the top one is placed at right 4/6.
Try reloading your page.
I already tried that, Dante.
Just a minute, Zane. Zane, you should be in my period 2 class. So join my period 2 class. Are you ready for the code?
Oh, I see it now.
Are you in my period 2 class?
Yeah.
Got it? Emily, did you finish the test? Emily, did you finish the test?
Wait, Patty. Patty.
Emily,
Yeah?
did you finish the assessment?
Not yet.
You need to be back on the assessment and get it done and be doing nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
You up? Can you cut them off? As long as you talk about complete rows, you need to say they're complete rows, okay? I'm sorry, what? Sure.
Mrs. Allen.
Yes,
What do I do when I'm done?
you submit it.
Okay,
And
then
you will have to go
I
back
just,
and watch the class because you slept through class. You need to start attending class and being awake and alert and participating. You understand? Aiden, I'm talking to you. Do you understand?
yeah,
You don't come to class to sleep.
I know.
Caleb, are you done with the test?